Step-by-step 4-wheel drive vehicles manual transmission complete rebuild guide for off-road vehicles. Today we are rebuilding the manual transmission of a 4WD manual transmission, such as Land Cruiser, a heavy-duty utility vehicle powered by diesel engine and known worldwide for exceptional durability, reliability, and off-road capability. These vehicles are widely used in demanding environments such as construction sites, remote expeditions, mining operations, and rural transport where mechanical strength and dependability are critical. However, even the most robust drivetrains can eventually experience failure when internal components become worn, overloaded, or damaged after years of heavy service. A robust drivetrain is a vehicle's power system, including the transmission, drive shaft, differential, and axles, that is designed to be strong, durable, and reliable, allowing it to handle high power, heavy loads, and tough driving conditions without failing or wearing out quickly. In this particular case, the gearbox developed a serious internal problem involving both the input shaft and the counter shaft, two critical components responsible for transferring engine torque through the gear train. In this workshop training video, we will guide you step by step through the complete manual transmission overhaul process, beginning with proper diagnosis of the failure and identification of the root cause of the damage. From there, we will proceed with the safe removal of the transmission from the vehicle, followed by a careful external cleaning to remove grease, oil residue, and debris before opening the gearbox. Next, we will perform a systematic disassembly of the transmission, removing the housing, or it can be ladder after rear output flange, rear seal cover, kilometer reader, transfer case with high-low gear assembly, transfer idler gear set, transfer input gear set, rear transmission case or adapter, transfer input shaft, transmission front case or adapter, until the main transmission gear set left with intermediate plate. Dear my followers, before deep dive into, let me remind you to like, share and subscribe to the channel.
Transfer, input shaft, and adapter case.
Transfer input shaft.
Transmission, adapter case. Gear, selector. Main gear set, assembly is left with intermediate plate. Now it is time to thoroughly inspection.
Section 7, Cleaning Process. Before beginning the reassembly of the gearbox, every internal component must be thoroughly cleaned to remove contaminants, old lubricant, and any metal debris created during the failure. Proper cleaning is one of the most critical stages in a professional transmission rebuild because even tiny abrasive particles left inside the gearbox can cause rapid wear once the transmission returns to operation. The cleaning process normally begins with solvent degreasing, where components such as gears, shafts, synchronizers, and housings are washed using a suitable cleaning solvent or parts washer. This step removes old gear oil, grease deposits, and dirt that may have accumulated during operation. After degreasing, the parts are carefully dried using compressed air, which helps remove any remaining solvent and ensures that moisture does not remain on the metal surfaces. During this stage, technicians must also ensure that all metal debris and fragments from damaged components are completely removed. Small metal particles produced by worn bearings, broken gear teeth, or scoring damage can easily circulate through the gearbox if not properly cleaned. Another important step is cleaning the internal oil passages within the transmission housing and shafts. These passages allow gear oil to circulate and lubricate the internal components during operation. If debris becomes trapped inside them, the lubrication system can become restricted, leading to overheating and premature wear. Because of this, technicians often flush these passages with solvent and compressed air to ensure they are completely clear. Maintaining absolute cleanliness during this stage is essential. Is your manual transmission noisy, hard to shift, or leaking oil? In this video, I'll walk you through the complete process of cleaning, inspecting, assembling, reinstalling, and road testing a manual transmission, step by step. Whether you're a mechanic or a beginner, this guide will help you do it right. Once opened, clean each component using a suitable solvent or degreaser. Pay close attention to gear teeth, bearings, shafts, synchronizer assemblies. Use compressed air to dry parts, but avoid spinning bearings with air, as it can cause damage.
Detain ball 4. Double shift prevention.
This step is critical for long-term performance. Step 3, Assembly. Begin reassembly by lubricating all components with clean transmission oil. Install components in the correct sequence: countershaft and bearings, main shaft assembly, gear sets and synchronizers, shift forks and rails. Ensure proper alignment of synchronizer rings and correct orientation of gears. Tighten all fasteners to the specified torque. Avoid over-tightening, as it can damage threads or components. Ensure all oil passages are clear and free from debris. Step 2. Inspection. Now inspect each component carefully for wear and damage. Check gear teeth for pitting, chipping, or uneven wear, bearings for roughness or looseness, synchronizers for wear on friction surfaces, shafts for scoring or bending, seals and gaskets for cracks or hardening. Use measuring tools where necessary to confirm tolerances. Replace any worn or damaged parts. This step is critical for long-term performance. Step 3. Assembly. Begin reassembly by lubricating all components with clean transmission oil. Install components in the correct sequence: countershaft and bearings, main shaft assembly, gear sets and synchronizers, shift forks and rails. Ensure proper alignment of synchronizer rings and correct orientation of gears. Tighten all fasteners to the specified torque. Avoid over-tightening, as it can damage threads or components.
Install all shafts and shift fork and do not miss detain balls in between shafts.
Tú no las capas, forco. Yeah.
Apply sealant to rear side adapter and assemble by aligning selector lever.
Step 4. Remounting on vehicle. Carefully lift and align the transmission with the engine, secure it using mounting bolts and reconnect, drive shaft, clutch linkage or hydraulic system, electrical connectors, if any, refill with the correct type and amount of transmission oil, double-check all connections before moving to testing. Step 5. Road test. Start the engine and test the transmission in a safe area. Check, smooth gear engagement, no abnormal noises, proper clutch operation, no oil leaks, drive at different speeds and load conditions to confirm performance. If everything operates smoothly, the overhaul is successful.